Hello champions, I'm Grandmaster Avati Grigorian and welcome to the course Happy Pieces, where we will speak about the art of activating them. This is gonna be one of the most useful chess courses you will have ever watched, because to look at the position and feel which of our pieces are not doing good and where they would do a better job, it's a must-learn skill for improving your chess level. Imagine a president who is a patriot and he wants to do everything for his country, but his ministers are not professionals or they are chilling or are on vacations. Alone he cannot do much, right? The same is in chess. There should be a teamwork between all our pieces, and in this course we will master there. I'm going to bring you many examples where you will see that we can activate almost all our pieces in almost any kind of position: queen, rook, bishops, knight, and even the king. So I'm going to take you a very interesting journey, and after finishing this course you will play a very different chess on much higher level. So let's go. And after finishing this course you will play a very different chess on much higher level. Champions, here is the first example where you will see how activating the pieces can change all the game. This position is from the game Savian Samuel, strong grandmaster from the USA, against chess mood grandmaster Gabuzian Hovanes. At first, let's see and evaluate the position. I offer you to pause the video and do it yourself first before we go ahead. Okay, so pieces are equal, but white is pawn up, and they are very healthy pawn up. H pawn, which can easily promote it to queen. Now let's look at the kings. At first glance look like white king is in safe while black king is in the center. However, king on e7 is very safe. He is defended with his own pawns, and here he is doing a very good job. He is defending both of the pawns, f6 and d6, and there is no danger that is coming for this king on e7. Now let's look at the other pieces. Let's start from white. Queen on h4. He's not doing here much. It looked like he's attacking the f6 pawn, but in really not, because king on e7 is anyway the best position of the king, defending the f6 and d6 pawn. Queen on h4 is just doing one thing, defending the e4 pawn from the bishop on b7. And another too bad thing about this queen is far from his king. Suddenly if black start here attack, queen will be far from it, and also the hands of this queen are tight, because here he cannot move easily, he's defending the e4 pawn. Rook on d1. This is the only piece of white which is doing good. He's attacking the d6 pawn. f1 bishop is doing very bad. He is limited with his own pawns in the center and he has no future. Knight on a2. Far from the game, on the corner of the board, also not doing good. Let's look at the black pieces. Queen on a7 is not doing much. He is limited here with this rook on c5. Bishop on a5, he is not doing anything on this diagonal. The bishop on b7, okay, this one is doing good, yeah, here attacking the e4 pawn, and rook on c5, not bad on c-line, attacking at some point on c2, but closing the queen on a7. So now both of white pieces and black pieces are not doing very well, while white is pawn up. But now look how Gabuzian is changing everything very fast. It's black to move. I offer you to pause the video and think. Okay, in such positions, one of the first things we should think how we can activate our most important piece, the queen. Where we can bring him? Not really somewhere. The only thing, we can just move the rook on c5, so he can go to e3. And what is doing Gabuzian? Rook c8. Opening the queen on a7, and it's coming queen e3. Very annoying move for opponent. Queen is coming a very active place, attacking the e4 pawn. And queen cannot come to f3 and defend it, because he's not a knight, and he can do it only in two moves. And with one move he cannot go somewhere queen g3 and not allow queen e3 move, because hands of queens are tight. He's defending the e4 pawn. Now he's coming queen e3. c3 was played, defending at some point c2 pawn, and queen e3. Queen is coming to active position with tempo, attacking the e4 pawn. Now it looks like white can play rook e1, attacking the queen on e3 and also defending the e4 pawn. We cannot take bishop e4 because of queen e4. Rook defends the queen. But after rook e1, black here has a very strong move, which I offer you to pause the video and try to find it. Okay, instead of moving the queen, here black plays rook h8, a nice tactic. Queen defends the rook, and with rook h8 we are attacking the queen. If white takes queen h8, then queen e1 check, then winning the f1 bishop and also winning the e4 pawn with check. After rook h8, queen cannot move because he's defending the e1 rook and also the e4 pawn. And if white takes rook e3, then rook h4, winning the queen back, and now e4 and h2 pawns are hanging, and white should give up one of them. That's why after queen e3, rook e1 doesn't work, and the only way to defend the e4 pawn is bishop d3, which was played in the game. And now rook g8, another strong move. After white played c3, rook is not doing already much on the c line, and now he's going to another half open line, putting pressure on g2 pawn. Was played g3, and now queen f3, attacking the d1 rook. Bishop c2 was played, defending the d1 rook, and rook g4, attacking the queen, queen h6, and rook e4. Small but nice tactic, winning this very important central pawn. After bishop e4, it will be queen d1. Look in a few moves how much changed on the board. From the initial position, what did black? Rook c8 first, activating the queen. Queen comes to active position. And after bishop d3, when white already played c3, rook was not doing anything on c8. Rook g8, attacking the g2 pawn. g3, queen f3, attacking the d1 rook and activating the rook from g4. After which, rook e4. And now black is going to win the game, because their pieces now are very active, pawns are equal, rook is coming to e2, knight on a2 is far from everything, black has big advantage. The biggest lesson of this position: the first thing you should think about your pieces is your queen, how we can activate the queen. This is the most important piece, and it is must always to activate him. Let's go to the next example.